It's coming out. He is one of the most popular analysts for ESPN. I hope I'm saying those initials right.
You got it right. You got it right,
And
Helen.
a 9-year NFL veteran. Now, Sam knows and America knows that I am not a football expert, but luckily you are a true expert from either side. You actually played the game, and then you've analyzed other people playing the game, and you've probably sat at home and watched the game. So you've done everything there is to do.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm so glad to be here with you, Helen. I've done a little bit of my research, so I've practiced some jokes. I'm not going to say them here because I'm not funny, but your comedic expertise is well known. And thank you all so much for having me back. I mean, I'm excited to talk about some of the throws that we have, some of the shoes that we have, and excited to hear what you think. I got a chance to be here a few weeks ago for a TS, and I was looking at some of the reviews that you sent, so keep on sending those reviews. Tag what you're wearing on social media. I want to see.
Oh, for sure. By the way, I followed you on Instagram.
Oh,
so,
nice.
yeah.
Did you like the jokes? I didn't make any. I'm not funny.
No. I'll be judging them later.
Oh, no.
So the top that I'm wearing is what comes with a second shirt, so that's going to be coming up. We are here live, so if you want to call in and talk football with the expert Sam, our toll-free testimonial line is 1-866-376-8255. So give us a call. We're to start out with these throws. Yeah, we want to know how you feel about the first weekend. I'm wearing a shirt for a team that apparently is not doing so well right now.
Yeah, so your team lost. Helen,
I've been told.
My team lost. The team that it's on the screen, this team lost as well. The Steelers lost. But let's talk about things that win. I want to talk about this throw by Logo Brands. And Logo Brands is one of the top brands when it comes to Tennessee as far as places to work. But even more importantly, they're one of the fastest growing licensees for the NFL. And so you think about like this is called the Stadium Lights throw. And so even if you don't know sports or know football, you can see this is the big, bold Steelers logo. It's got those stadium lights, and it's got the Pittsburgh Steelers, your team logo, official team license, and also the team word mark on the bottom. That word mark means that when you walk into the Pittsburgh Steelers stadium, this is the actual font that you're going to see at the stadium. And then I want to just point to the size. If I could just grab it real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because I'm about 6'2", about, should I say my weight? I don't
know
if
I'm not going to say mine.
I'm going to say mine about 260.
We're not playing that game.
Yeah, so this could actually fit, like, this is like, it's super big.
That is big.
It's big. It fits on a full-size bed. But even more importantly, I was in the green room earlier, and I was really cold. I get cold easily. I just threw this on. I kind of just, like, snuggled in it. I just kind of got really warm. And so for me, if it's something that you want to have as a gift, sure. Like, this is one of our best gifting items. So it's a great gift to give, but more importantly, if you have kids or if you're just want to have something to keep you warm in the house, this is a perfect item. And this is the Dallas Cowboys, right?
They're winners, right?
They're winners. They won 40-0. They won 40. I got some Eagles fans in my ear. Tyler, who's our producer, he's scared that the Cowboys are going to take them down. He's a Philly.
We got a couple hosts from Dallas. Alice and Debbie are both from Texas.
Yes. And so it's kind of just this.
Oh, 40 by 80 is the size, and machine washable. And this is also great if you're like that displaced fans.
Yes.
Maybe you don't live in the town.
Oh my gosh.
And then in order to get officially licensed NFL, where do you go? Here at HSN, so affordable at $36.99. What a great gift.
It is. It's a great gift, but it's also one of our best sellers when it comes to gifts. So you think about this as a gift for you or a gift for a friend or a family member. Like you want to maybe get a gift for yourself, right? Even if you're not out a friend who, they're not a sports fan, maybe Helen, you're not a big sports fan, but I have a friend who they like birds, so it's like, oh wow, it's got the eagle on the deal, right? But it's super.
Well, I like a good deal and I like a cozy throw.
Yes.
So this is it, and this is my dad's favorite team. My dad's from Philadelphia. He loves the Eagles.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
They had a huge win
yesterday. Bought him lots of Eagles stuff here at HSN.
Yeah, and I never thought I'd be a throw person myself, Helen. To your point, but so I just moved. I live in Dallas, Texas. I played for the Bears, never played for the Cowboys, but I just moved to Dallas, and I can't get my teams anywhere else but here. And so I can get, like, let's say you're a Chiefs fan, you don't live in Kansas City, you can get a Kansas City Chiefs officially licensed NFL team logo, team color.
I love the way
helmet.
It looks like the lights are just like twinkling. These big stadium. I mean, I see why they call it stadium. By the way, a lot of people love the Chiefs because they were champions last year, right?
They were champions last year.
I'm getting this information fed in here.
Yeah. Oh, are you really?
Oh yeah. I am totally cheating, America.
So
my producer, Pat.
Quarterback. No. So I will say this before we go any further. So I want to talk about the material of this. If we could even zoom in on the front, like this is like it's like really strong. I don't know the best way to put it. Some stuff you look at and like you could look at like the lining on the inside. This is a very strong material, right? So it's not something that's very flimsy or gonna fall, but it's also thin. I remember just even, and maybe I might even just fold it up, or there's one that's folded up.
Yeah, let me just show you this. This is a lightweight throw.
Yes.
So this is the kind of, would be great on that like cold, big leather chair that you wanna just kind of soften it up. But this is the way when you roll it up and you have your throws, goes in a basket. This isn't something huge and overwhelming. overwhelming. But you could also hang it on the wall as part of your man cave, because I love that idea. I've seen people do that over the years.
Yes, and Helen, if you could toss it to me, we're not a football toss, any kind of
Is
toss.
this a lot of
This is
pressure?
a lot of pressure.
Okay.
But like, look how light it is. Like, it's so light, and it's so breathable is not the right word, but it's very thin, right? So I have it under my arm. You could take it to go watch a game. Let's say you have kids who have a soccer game. I have 4 kids, and they're starting their soccer and all these different sports. Take it, you can open it up, and then you could show your team. So here, like the New York Jets, I might have it upside down here. Nope, New York Jets. And I just want to point to the size, but also how lightweight it is. And so it's actually sold out in 3 teams. So 29 teams, so there's 32 teams.
This is the Bills. I know we've got a Bills fan in the studio right now.
Yes, I heard a whoop in the back. Yeah.
Yep.
And so, and I want to go back just to the bottom. You see, it's not just the team, not just the primary color, not just the team name, but what we call, this is a word mark. And so this is the actual font, the actual type. When you see the actual BILS, LLS, I'm spelling Bills wrong. This is what you actually see if you're a Bills fan or part of the, quote, Bills Mafia. You see the helmet, primary color, secondary color, then the official team logo, NFL license as well.
Yeah, and again, this is also practical, machine washable. This is a queen size bed, so it'll fit over a queen size bed. Also can be up on the wall, all over your, I mean, you'll love it. This is so incredibly giftable. A lot of people get new ones every year to collect, they're collectors because they're exclusive and we don't repeat them.
Yes, and to your point, Helen, so like, I have throws like these at home, and I want to have them in my, quote, man cave, whatever you want to call it, but then I also have little kids. And my daughter, Sophia, she took one of these and she took it up to her room because she doesn't want to make her bed. And so she uses this as her blanket. And so it's super warm and cozy and comfortable. But my point is, you may want to get another one in case you have a daughter like mine or maybe a son that wants to use it for their own things as well.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, and also I think, I grew up in upstate New York where it was freezing cold. We always kept a blanket in the car.
Oh, that's so smart.
That's so
smart.
This might be the, kind of great blanket to always have something cozy in the car.
Yes, Helen, to your point, so I lived in Chicago. Obviously, we have the Bears here, and I want to point to like kind of how soft this is, and if I could even you could see kind of like the huge bright lights beaming.
Yeah.
I lived in Chicago, and I grew up in Dallas. It's not, Dallas is
much
hot.
warmer.
It's very hot. And then I played in Arizona for the Cardinals for a couple years, which is also hot in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Then I moved to Chicago, and you talk about having something in the car in case it gets cold, or in case, let's say, there's some kind of freeze or something. You know what I mean? Just
you're stuck on the road for whatever. Always good to have a nice cozy blanket.
Yes, and this is so we saw how small, how foldable it is, so you can actually fold it up, and it's very easy and compact if you want to take it somewhere.
Right. Okay. So here's a
Commanders.
Relatively newer. So when you've got like the name change, that a lot of people have to start all over again with their collecting, right, Sam?
You're so right. So this Washington team has had a few names. Most recently, before the Commanders, it was a Washington football team.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
They've changed
That
it
was
to
brief.
That was brief. Yeah, there was exactly while they were trying to find. So if you had a Washington football team throw, well, now you need to get your Commanders throw.
Right, and here you go.
Yeah, here you go, because it's the official team name, official team word mark. This is relatively new. Yeah. Even look at the outlining. So you have your primary color, but that secondary color is the outline, and that's
is that their official thing?
This is their official logo.
It looks kind of like wrestling. I'm not here to judge. It reminds me of that.
There's new ownership, Helen, so they may be changing the name and changing the logo again. Well, that's why you get this one now. Get another one later if you want. But this is their official. Like, it's got the W for Washington, but it's got that outlining, right? That burgundy, and I don't know if we want to call it gold, but it's the official team color.
It's beautiful.
Right, and then the bright
vibrant
lights. And we haven't said this yet, Helen. I know we're talking about all the hits that are on the throw.
Right.
But it's so soft.
So incredibly soft, baby soft. Okay, here's the New York Giants. And again, I love the way it looks almost three-dimensional, the way the lights are kind of popping off this incredibly soft throw. And it is more of a lightweight throw, but it feels like a little baby blanket. That's how soft it is.
Yes, I was sitting in the green room between shows, and I get cold easily. I don't know what it is. I get cold easily, so I wanted to get some tea. So I wanted to get some tea to drink, and I asked for one of these that I could get in the green room. And so they brought one out, and immediately, not only did I snuggle in it, but also Raheem, who's been hanging out with us as well, like I threw it to him, and he took a little nap in there as well.
Yeah, he was fast asleep when I came in to say that.
But he was asleep with this on.
He was curled up in a little baby ball with a little
with this throw
over it.
This throw. And so my point is, like, it was one of those things where I immediately wanted to go grab it for myself, but also I wanted to go give it to my friend. And I think you're going to want to do the same. You want to use it for yourself, but you want to gift it to a friend. This is, at least since we've had this is one of the best gifts that we have. Throws are such an easy gift.
Here's the Broncos.
Yeah, bingo. Here, Denver Broncos. And here's the thing about this, Helen, is you don't have to worry about what size you're wearing, right?
Right.
Okay, what size are you? How tall are you? What
Right.
size shoe are you?
How do
With
you
the-
decorate? What do you
Yeah.
like? This is a
No.
gift that you know. All you have to know is, do they like it? The teams? I think I've got one more. I know we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
I've got the
Baltimore
here,
Ravens.
the Ravens,
Yeah.
and then our last. Oh my gosh!
England
I'm hearing the music.
Yeah,
We're
I know.
supposed to move on. I guess we're gonna go here.
Yeah, but we do have, so all the 3 teams are sold out, so we have 29 teams. You see
Okay,
the
the
Patriots
Patriots.
here.
There's the Patriots. Here's
And
our.
then here's the
I-
Seattle Seahawks.
Seahawks is our last one, I believe. There
Yeah.
you go. There you go. Seahawks.
Yeah.
So I can move along. All right. Well, the whistle. That means the play's over. Okay. Oh, can we talk about my T-shirt? Okay. So this is the cutest, most comfortable. I'm wearing a medium. It comes in like kind of like men's.